for Saturday Night's Main Event, right?
That?
That was the Warrior. He scared us.
Yeah, listener, I don't know how it's gonna come through for you, but for us, it sounded like Ty went into the fucking ether. He did take the rocket ship into the next dimension. He became raw Destrucity. So we'll see how that comes up for you.
I hate ninjas. I hate Japan. How
dare you?
Yeah, you really do start this hold on, what are we watching?
Oh,
It's
hey guys.
Saturday Night's Main Event.
Well, and then you hear the synths playing in the background. We're in the 80s now, guys. We're in 1988. Was it November 25th?
I don't exist.
November 16th? I don't know.
26th.
It's sometime in
I got
November.
it.
All right. Somewhere in November 1988, we got it. Yeah, so I don't know when you're listening to this. This might be a Christmas special. It might just randomly come out. When this gets banned, this might just be a direct link we've sent to one of you, our few friends who listen to this. So shout out to you. I don't know, but goddamn, get ready for some racism. Holy.
Absolutely. But before we get into the racism, the live crowd where we're at, we're in what? The Oracle? We're in Sacramento?
Yes.
We're in the Golden State?
The Arco Arena.
California.
Is it the Arco? I thought they said the Oracle, and then they said Golden State, and I was like, we're in Golden State, and then they said Sacramento, and I'm like, wait a minute.
I think it's the Arco Arena,
yes,
but
yes,
I mean, nobody
says.
enunciates on this fucking show, so
16,000 people.
They don't have the technology to just have it pop up at the bottom of the screen yet.
Oh no. It says it got a here you go, Bart. You want to know their TV rating? 9.4. They were watching. Well, 9.4 rating is like a huge rating. Is a Saturday night on NBC.
Jesus.
Yeah.
There was nothing to do.
In the fucking 80s.
Yeah, at time of recording, part of why we're doing this is Saturday Night's Main Event just came back.
And we're about to review it.
See if they have a rating for it, but
yeah.
I meant also 2024, but
yes, both reasons, right? We got one in 2006, and they just came back with it yesterday.
So this is a special episode of just You Don't Have to Do This podcast.
Absolutely. We gotta
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy Thanksgiving, apparently, because that's what the episode was. They all talked about eating turkey.
No, the Ultimate Warrior does not care about Thanksgiving.
Oh, you're right. I apologize. He doesn't care.
He doesn't care. Look at this man. This man's beefed up. He is the Ultimate Warrior, and he is here to destroy his enemies. Who's he? He's versing someone known as the Super Ninja 1.
Or just the Super Ninja, as it says on Cage Match and everything else, but for whatever reason, Mean Gene keeps calling him Super Ninja 1, as if they were supposed to be a Super Ninja 2. But
heck, get 4 more, you got the Power Rangers.
Yeah, true. This is the Black Ranger, and once we find, all the rest, red, the blue, the pink, and the yellow, we're gonna be unstoppable.
Yeah.
Maybe even Ivan Ooze will show up.
Ooh, don't want that. But yeah, the Ultimate Warrior, this is his declaration of war. He takes no prisoners. He is going to ruin your Thanksgiving.
Damn it.
And then we cut off of his promo. It's Andre the Giant!
Oh, he's here.
Hogan.
Back from the dead.
Hogan.
He sounds just like the Great Khali.
The French Khali. Put it up on screen at her time.
Yeah, put up Great Khali in the Great Khali in the France mask. There he is.
But yeah, so Andre doesn't say much, but his little promoter there is like, yeah, he's gonna take the belt back from Macho Man Randy Savage, and Andre goes, yeah.
That's Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Oh,
yeah,
Brain Heenan.
Brain Hinatoma. That's my favorite guy.
Then we cut off of Andre. Bless up. Macho Man Randy Savage?
It's your favorite guy. Hold on.
Bobby the Brain Hematoma. Yeah. What's wrong with him?
I guess the brain part.
He could be considered a weasel.
But yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage, also another legend of the past, unfortunately deceased. He's got his sunglasses. He's got his big glasses on. He's got. Is that his wife or is that just his promoter?
That was his wife at the time, yes, but they were not like married in storyline yet.
What's her name? Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, yeah,
Miss Elizabeth.
They're there. Macho Man's like, I'm gonna beat Andre the Giant, brother.
What's he got around his waist?
Well,
he's the champ. He's the WWF champ.
Oh, that's right. This is the World Wrestling Federation.
Yeah. yeah, we didn't get the F out yet.
We didn't get the F out. You don't have to F this.
Oh, wait a minute. Join our whatever the fuck Nico's talking about. Was it Gum
our OnlyFans.
Gumroad?
Yeah, Gumroad, OnlyFans, Tumblr.
We're bringing it back.
We're never getting rid of that bit.
It's been like a month since we've recorded, I think, but I'm pretty sure that bit doesn't go away.
No.
In fact, the last Raw Down you heard was the most brain-addled one we've ever done. I legit don't remember what happened on, other than we all said our brains were collapsing, so I'm sure that got hit a bunch.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage, he's going to defend his title from Andre the Giant, not gonna let him take it. He doesn't tell us to snap into a Slim Jim.
Nope.
That's future, right?
That's future. That's like 10 years from now.
Okay. We cut off of him, and then we get this guy called the $1 Million Man. He doesn't believe in giving things away. He is a true capitalist shill.
Yeah, don't look him up.
Bro just said something about buying and owning a person. He owns a wrestler named Hercules, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Yes, the predominant angle on this show is literal slavery.
Oh.
Who's he got with him to make this even better, Emerald?
Oh, it's Virgil, his bodyguard. He flashes a whole bunch of money in my face while giving me dead-eye stare.
Virgil is his servant, and also a black man that he also has enslaved, basically. So that's cool.
They might have mentioned that later. They might have. Possibility.
It's 1988?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it gets worse.
I know it does. I watched the episode.
Yeah, but the listener didn't. I hope to God they didn't.
Maybe they did. Check it out on the Vault, the WWE Vault. They posted it.
Don't. It's in HD. Don't.
Yeah, you don't.
All right, Editor Ty, throw up the entirety of that episode right here so they can see it.
In like a 5x5 pixel box.
Oh, there it was. All right. Hope you got all of that.
WWE's gonna claim me again.
Then we get off of the $1 Million Man, and it's Hulk Hogan. I think like one of the two still living guys out of this whole episode.
Ted DiBiase's still alive and definitely not frauding people. No way.
I don't
Mr.
believe
Fuji's
that.
dead.
Allegedly.
I did look up Super Ninja. He's dead. Heenan's dead. Andre's dead. Macho Man's dead. Miss Elizabeth is dead.
Warrior's
Virgil's
dead.
Yeah, no, it is literally two. Emerald got it in one.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Hulk Hogan.
Well, he wasn't here. I'm saying in this whole opening bit, it is just Hogan and Ted DiBiase.
Okay. But yeah, Hulk Hogan, he's here because he's here to teach love what love really is the Hulkamania way. I don't understand it. They don't explain it if you haven't seen anything until like later.
Brother Love knows about love wouldn't stuff a 2-pound turkey, dude. Me and the Maniacs are gonna stuff him with love.
Brother Love. What a name. God, this looks old. 1988. Ugh.
Yeah.
It's HD, too, in how we watched it.
Yeah, when
It's so
Ultimate
weird.
Warrior is on, the green screen is doing some wacky shit to his hair.
Yeah.
It looks like one of our thumbnails.
It's true.
Emerald, real quick.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just ask you about the people that show up, and I need you to tell me if you've heard of them before, and just give me a quick review of them. So Ultimate Warrior,
Never heard of him, but he looks like he's swole as fuck.
Absolutely.
true. I mean nobody's heard of Super Ninja. I hadn't heard of Super Ninja. Mr.
There-
Fuji.
Mr. Fuji looks familiar. I feel like I've seen him or I've seen parodies of him. He looks like the one assassin from 007.
He's not
got
Odd
the
Job.
bowler hat.
He is not
He's
Odd
not
Job.
Odd Job.
I'm sorry.
Dang.
You probably
the-
have seen parodies of him though. I'll give you
Yeah.
that.
There's
Mr.
also like the Odd Job, the Odd Job parody in the Austin Powers movie.
Oh, behave.
Oh, behave.
Yeah, check out our review of Austin Powers, the entire trilogy.
Shagadelic.
I'm ready for
Why
it.
not? Yeah. Do we make you horny, baby?
That's
Sound off in the comments below.
It's just gonna be canceled right off the rip. We'll be like, hey guys, we're gonna review Austin. Beep.
Yeah, it's going right into the vault. Mr. Fuji, not Japanese. He is
Oh.
American, but I mean of Japanese descent, so we'll call it.
Okay.
Bobby Heenan.
Never heard of him. Small.
Come on.
True. I know you've heard of Macho Man. You
Of
know that
course.
Bonesaw is ready.
Yes.
Andre the Giant.
I have heard of the GOAT Andre the Giant. Today I learned that he is actually French.
Yep.
I seen that picture of him holding just a fucking beer can. It's like so tiny in his hand.
Big lad. The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Ah ha ha ha.
Never heard of him. I wanna throw mud on him and beat him with a stick.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Correct vibe on Ted DiBiase. Virgil.
Never heard of Virgil, but he looks cool to hang out with. But someone needs to get him away from Ted DiBiase.
Agreed.
Editor Ty, throw up Virgil at any wrestling convention real quick.
Oh no.
There he
There
is.
it is.
Oh no, poor Virgil.
Editor Ty, throw up Virgil at the Olive Garden.
Do we dare jump into this show? Do we dare?
Do we have to?
Do we? I don't know if we have to, but Mean Gene is here. Oh wait, who's on commentary? We got Jesse the Body. Who gets top
Never
billing?
heard of him, but he sounds familiar, but
The-
I've never seen him.
The former governor of Minnesota.
Oh God.
Yeah, and what the fuck was his show? I think it might have just been called Conspiracy Theories with Jesse Ventura. Smack Up when Brian Kendrick comes back on is going to review the Lizard People edition of that show that Jesse Ventura did. Check it out.
That's
Oh.
crazy. But
And
yeah,
who's that standing next to him? Is that Vincent Kennedy McMahon?
Vincent McMahon, I am top billing. Don't you talk
He-
over me, Vince.
He looks so young. He sounds so different.
It's true. He's
But
not,
you can still see the evil.
you can see a little
in
bit
his
of it, yeah,
eyes.
definitely.
Yeah, Vince doing his announcer voice is crazy. He's like, "Hey guys, wow, unbelievable."
Did you
Instead of
see
on
the
the show, we're like-
Super Ninja? Wow. He is an
Wow.
It's on the
athlete.
show. Yeah, on the show is like his actual voice. Like what we've been watching is more. He plays it up a bit, but this is an entirely different voice he does.
Incredible stuff from the little Vince. But now we get
Yeah.
to the big Gene Okerlund, and he's
Oh,
where did you find this world-class athlete combining a blend of the finest martial arts and Western scientific wrestling? Crazy, by the way,
Oh
to say
my.
that. And then you just see this guy just with his arms crossed and a like a black mask. Here, pull him up. Look at him. What the fuck is he wearing? And Mr. Fuji's got face paint on. I assume that's for Demolition, which they are not here. Our tag champs are not here today.
Is that what that was?
I think
Okay.
so. But
Oh.
I don't know why
Yeah,
he's all
Super
messed up.
Ninja's. Yeah, Super Ninja's got a mesh mask and a gray trash bag he's wearing.
And
He's got the fucking bin bag on, folks.
Mr. Fuji goes, Let me tell you, Mean Gene, secrecy is the key to victory. Remember Pearl Harbor? I went, what? I just fell over. And
it's fucking... He's not joking. He literally said, remember Pearl Harbor.
The WWE Vault that posted this was a live stream that did this, so you could see the live chat going in the corner, and everyone in the chat was like, what did he say?
Yeah, there were a lot of oh my moments in this show that I did check the chat for.
Super Ninja trained in the 7 arts all around the world, and Mean Gene goes, what are those arts? And he goes, knock it off, I'm not telling you. They're secret.
He trained on 7 continents, so canonically he learned Kung Fu from the penguins, from Penguins of Madagascar.
Mean Gene keeps calling him Super Ninja 1, and Mr. Fuji says he's the quiet type, unlike the Ultimate Warrior, and that pain is silence. Only the screams are heard. And he laughs off screen and leaves.
Now, Ty, you didn't do it justice. When Mean Gene asked him, oh, what are those 7 arts? Mr. Fuji laughs and say, a foolish question.
Foolish question.
From a foolish man.
I'm sorry.
Like, he dunks on Mean Gene right there.
Mean Gene rocks, dude. I love Mean Gene.
Yeah, look at that bald head.
Wipe it down, Editor Ty.
Wipe it down.
And now we got... I like the way the format's going. So you get a little promo from the Super Ninja, or the manager, and then you got him coming down to the ring, and he's wearing the fucking, like, weird-ass cross on his back. And who the fuck is this Super Ninja? Well... He was a former wrestler named Rip Oliver from the Portland area who was actually a really good submission-style wrestler that they brought over here. And his nickname was The Crippler.
Ooh.
So, I don't know. So they said, Vince looked at this guy and said, put him in a ninja outfit. And then...
From what I found on Wikipedia, this guy... was a jobber for a while. I don't know his appearance as the Super Ninja, but it only mentioned he showed up as it on Saturday Night's Main Event.
Yeah, he was like a big wrestler in WCCW or something like that from what I've seen. But
yes, Pacific Northwest, so shout out to him.
And then we got we got some steroids on screen. He's beefy.
Oh, yeah.
He's screaming. His jaw is already dislocated, and Mean Gene's like, hey, Ultimate Warrior, how are you going to handle this? Mean Gene! There is no face of war that I haven't looked upon. I have looked upon battles beyond your imagination. 10,000 battles. Ah! War holds no secrets for me. Ah! The Ultimate Warrior! And he just leaves. And Mean Gene's like, not since the D-Day invasion has such fury been unleashed upon a single enemy.
Yeah, I missed the Pearl Harbor drop, but I definitely caught the D-Day drop.
I was like, what the fuck, dude? And then, he's sprinting out to the ring. Like, if you turn on your screen, like, at all, he's probably at, like, fucking 100 times speed. He's already in the ring. He's fucking spinning the belt. He's hitting the ropes, just springing around, and the match starts because Super Ninja said, I know all 7 arts. I've slowed you down. I slowed your heart rate down. And he hits him with a chop. And then he hits him with a kick. And he gets caught. And then after that, you never see the Super Ninja again because the Warrior goes 100 times, a 3,000 times speed. And he just no-sells everything the Super Ninja does and just punches him, kicks him, throws him around, flips him. After that kick, he just flipped him upside down. Warrior throws him outside. Warrior throws him back inside. He hits him with a punch, hits him with a clothesline, hits him with an elbow. Warrior's also going on the ropes again. Punches, kicks, elbow, clothesline. And then he picks him up, throws him down, splashes on him, and he retains the IC title in, 2 minutes? We had 2 minutes on that? Did Super Ninja do anything other than what I said?
He attempted to kick.
And just fucked up immediately. All 7 arts were thrown out the window. And Mr. Fuji... if I could imagine, they pan over to him and he just looks devastated because this guy he's been scouting for 10 years. I know this.
Did you hear what Jesse was saying as commentator? Oh, I was just saying what Mr. Fuji told me. Looks like Mr. Fuji sold me some bad stuff.
Oh my
or whatever
god.
the fuck he said.
They were on some nonsense on commentary. I love it. Jesse's just saying shit, but Vince is really not that good at commentary yet because he is trying to like be serious, and Jesse's just shitting on him.
Yeah,
it's so like I miss Gorilla Monsoon wherever the fuck he is. Because
probably in a monsoon.
Well, Gorilla Monsoon was always good at like he was not the best announcer or commentator by any means, but he always knew how to take it, and he'd be like, "Oh, would you shut up, Jesse? Oh, would you shut up, Bobby? I want to say some nonsense." And I love it. But Vince, he's like, and the Warrior, yeah, he did
Jesse
it.
says, "It's Hollywood. I get prime
you,
billing,
Vince
McMahon."
Vince, what's his name? Although this was a squash to no end, and the champion looked like $100,000, $1 million, the crowd was going crazy. It did what it had to do, and I thought it was pretty good for what it was. Although
was the crowd going crazy? Yeah. I thought for sure there was a lot of fake crowd noise on this show.
No, like I was looking at the crowd, they were all jumping up and down. They were in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like during later on the Savage Giant match, they were all over the place. I don't know about the main event, but for the big stars, they were going crazy. All Warrior, Savage, Giant, Hogan, especially. Crazy time.
Yeah. On commentary, Vince at one point was just like, "Jesse, you look like fucking shit. Let's do a pose down, bitch." Which I would have watched.
Maybe we'll get it at the Royal Rumble or something.
And Jesse is just constantly shitting on Super Ninja and like, "This guy fucking sucks." Mr. Fuji lied.
Yeah, he's
also,
like,
Super Ninja, really small.
Yeah.
How big was he?
He was not. He was smaller than Ultimate Warrior, like height-wise.
Ultimate Warrior picked him up like barbell and just lifted him up above his head and threw him back into the ring.
Going off cage match, it says he was 6 foot 209.
Yeah, he's tiny.
And he went by Gestapo at some point.
Oh, good.
In New Japan.
All right. Cool.
Well, you know, come on.
This episode, I don't think is banned yet. How many segments do we have before?
Okay. Right now.
It's the next bit where we're gonna get banned. Okay, cool.
Oh, good, and I have this. Yeah, we got a cat attacking my microphone.
How the cat get in?
Cat's always in, never outside. So we got Jesse. He's with Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, and Virgil. Virgil does not speak. It's all about Ted. So I guess what's upcoming is that in the past, Ted DiBiase bought the wrestler known as Hercules, bought his contract from, I guess, the same guy as Andre the Giant's?
Yeah, all right, so Bobby Heenan has a family, essentially, where he has all these wrestlers as a part of his group. Because back in the day, these managers would just have big staples. Like Mr. Fuji has a bunch of guys with him, and this was his big guy, Super Ninja, who got killed. But Bobby Heenan's got his family. He brought Andre the Giant in, who was this big baby face. So like that's his big guy. And then you got Hercules, and you got all these guys that are just a part of the Heenan family. So then Ted DiBiase was like, "I made a deal with you. I bought him off you. He's my slave now." And Hercules, no!
Yeah, Hercules did not take kindly to being bought.
You sold me out.
And so, because of this, we're going into an upcoming match where Ted is... Hercules gets to fight for his freedom. If Hercules wins this match, he is free. If he loses, he is officially the $1 Million Man's wrestler slave. But Ted doesn't... I don't want to say it, but I gotta. Ted doesn't touch slaves. He leaves to work like that up to people like Virgil.
Who else? Who else was on the during the promo that he mentioned? Rich people like who?
Rockefeller with the oil. Due to current situations, I refuse to say his name.
He would never have anybody watch. He would never wash his own windows.
He would never wash his own windows. Bad boss.
That's right. Alexander Cartwright.
He would never do it.
That bitch.
Wow.
But yeah. So $1 Million Man is not going to wrestle Hercules for his freedom. He's going to make Virgil wrestle Hercules for Hercules' freedom.
Yeah, and the camera pans to Virgil when he says people like Virgil, and Virgil just looks like, all right.
Yeah. The racism is prevalent.
Well, wait until Hercules comes out to the ring. It gets even better. But now we have the $1 Million Man and Virgil coming out, doing their little entrance.
No, we cut to Mean Gene interviewing Hercules. He's like, Hercules, I understand you're going to be fighting for your freedoms. That's right, Mean Gene. Hercules is a free man. Nobody owns Hercules. This chain I wear around my neck, I wear this chain freely, and each notch in this chain represents a win I've had in the ring.
Yeah.
It's like, so if that were true, that's a lot of wins. That's a pretty big chain he's got wrapped around his neck.
Hercules looks like an Italian dad.
He does.
He might be. Let me check.
Hercule.
I'll look into
Hercules
that.
alive?
He died in 2004.
Yeah.
Rest in Pippi.
We do have two more alive people that have come onto this show, in Vince, unfortunately, and Jesse Ventura.
Is Mean Gene still around?
Nope.
No.
Ted DiBiase's still hanging in there.
Oh, that's right. I'm remembering him from the 2006 stuff we're still doing.
Nope.
No? Was he not put in like the Hall of Fame, or do we?
Wait, who was?
Yeah, no, he's
Mean
right.
Mean Gene was still around until 2016.
Emerald is saying he was put in the Hall of Fame.
Yes, he was put in the Hall of Fame in 06. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, to the match. We got Hercules in the ring. We got Virgil and the $1 Million Man.
Well, when Hercules is coming out, Emerald, what does Jesse say?
I got it if you don't.
I don't remember.
He says,
"Oh my!
Hercules reminds me of Kunta Kinte from The Roots, the movie."
Oh.
My!
Vince didn't know what to say. He was like, all right, yeah. I don't know about that, Jesse.
I didn't know what that was, so
Those of you that don't know what Jesse Ventura is talking about, join us again on the other side of this thing I'm about to say that gets cut out. Roots was a television show following slaves that had been brought over from Africa, and Kunta Kinte was like the main guy on it. So he's saying, look at this guy in his chains. He looks just like the slave from the popular television show. Thank you, Jesse.
Oh. And Hercules does come out surrounded by police. Now, if those are real police, I don't know. They don't look real.
They might be. The only real cop in my heart is Big Boss Man.
So that's why I thought they weren't real, because I'm thinking, oh, hey, look, Big Boss.
Big Boss.
Big Boss.
Ty, throw up Big Boss Man in the Big Boss mask.
There. Oh my! What the fuck did you make, Ty?
There he is.
Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Metal Gear. But anyway, so yes, even though it was claimed that the $1 Million Man would not touch Hercules, he and Virgil still start off double teaming on him, but Hercules does a quick turnaround and just fucking double clotheslines them both. Throws Ted out of the ring. He goes to town on Virgil. I don't think Virgil ever got any offense in this. It is just blow after blow. Knock down, pick him back up, knock him back down, throw him into the ropes, elbow him in the back. It's just also, I have noticed older wrestling, less moves. I'm not seeing a lot of like movement. It's mostly just hits and throws and hold.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So I guess whoever did the first like big flip, kudos to you. But yeah, the Hercules just goes to town on Virgil. Million Dollar Man tries to use Hercules's anger against him by distracting him because as Jesse says, Hercules is rather dense. But Hercules isn't really falling for it. He gets Virgil down. He gets the pin on him. After the pin, he picks Virgil up, throws him out of the ring on top of the $1 Million Man, and he's pissed now. $1 Million Man is trying to get in the ring, but Hercules grabs his chain and starts just spinning it in the ring, preventing entrance. And in anger and just awfulness, he is bullying his own bodyguard as he stumbles out of the arena.
He's mad. He's mad he lost.
And he lost. Yeah, Hercules is a free man.
For now. Hopefully.
For now.
Those chains were loosened. He's a free man.
Chain gang.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. More life. This is basic thugonomics.
This is John Cena's dad. It all makes sense.
Whoa.
He's untouchable, and he's forcing you to feel him.
All right, we put John Cena in a time machine and send it back to this time. Hercules versus John Cena. Who would win?
Brother, you can't go
John
over the
Cena.
modern day Hulk Hogan.
Don't put that on, John.
Hey man, go watch the Nexus match from 2010. I'll put that on, John.
All right. Oh, there was the match. All right, there it is.
There it is, the entire match, all 30 minutes. Can you believe
All
Bret Hart was
upside
there?
down.
That was crazy. So, we come back, and we got another history lesson from a month ago, where Jake Roberts stuns Andre the Giant. Have you ever seen the meme where Andre's like, no, no, and Andre the Giant, what is he scared of? Well, Jake Roberts pulled out his massive python at him, and no, hey, Jake, no. And, Andre's scared of snakes. He's scared of pythons. So now we cut backstage. Andre dressed up in his little singlet like the Big Show, right? Right, Emerald?
I guess.
You could say that.
Andre does it better.
Thank you. Very, very true. Got Heenan. And he goes, hey, listen, you little troll, talking to Mean Gene. You say anything about Andre, and he'll show you what a real head shrinking is. Big oh my. Andre is the real champ. Jack Tunney, our president, is a sleaze bag. And then they just keep showing Andre's face, and his eyes keep getting big. And he's like, and Bobby Heenan's like, this is what happens when momentum runs into a giant wall. And, Andre doesn't really talk here. He just is like, okay, sweet. And he comes out to the ring. This is for the WWE Championship, guys. This is a championship match. In the middle of the card. Crazy.
Fuck yeah.
And now we get Macho Man. And Macho Man, he was a little suppressed this time. So he just goes, oh yeah, he's the eighth wonder of the world. If I gotta be a great champion, I gotta beat the Giant. Because you know what, Hulk Hogan did it. I gotta do it too. I look at my wife, oh yeah, look at Liz, oh. I hate Bobby, he's like a two-legged snake. And she starts laughing. He's like, I'd be surprised if Andre wasn't scared of him. Ha! Oh yeah. And he leaves. Great. I love this little character stuff that we get. We get a little like Emerald's never seen this before, but now he's got the story for it. Like, why are they fighting? Oh, now you know. You know they're fighting. Now we got a WWE Championship match. Macho Man comes up to a huge pop. People are going nuts for this match the entire time. Andre uses his full weight, headbutts, chokes. Macho, just like the Super Ninja from earlier, can't do anything to this Giant. He's trying to get a huge offense. Andre is just too beefy. Andre uses big knee strikes and shoulder blocks in the corner. He turns around and starts using his back and flops him on Macho, and he's laughing. Because what is Macho going to do? Oh, the third time, Macho puts up his knees. Andre stops him yet again, and Heenan distracts the ref, and Andre takes the strap from his thing and just wraps it around his neck and is choking him. And Liz is like, oh, what the hell? And then so she distracts, so Macho's getting choked out like crazy. And the way to finally stop him is you just got to hit him in the chin. So he hits his big old head up into Andre's chin, and he stuns him. Big axe handles, another axe handle. Andre's stunned on the ropes. Macho Man goes up to the top rope and hits him with the 2 axe handle. The crowd is jumping out of the moon. They're going crazy. Oh my God, is Macho Man gonna do it? But then a leather man comes in. The leather man, Jacob Snake'em. And he strolls on in. He's got his snake, puts it on the ground, hides it under the ring. What is he doing here? The announcers won't shut up about it. And Heenan gets mad. Macho goes out of the ring, goes, what are you doing here? Get out of here. And so Jake leaves. He just leaves. And commercial break. Here's Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan in a green screen. Now he's just like above the city. He's a big giant. He's like, Brother Love, I'm gonna blow Brother Love to smithereens, Hulkamania style, and teach y'all that love hurts. And he starts flexing. And like, what the fuck was that scared the shit out of me?
Yeah.
Did they even say that they were in a commercial?
No, there were a lot of jump scares. It starts with Ultimate Warrior just screaming at you, and then you do get... You really need to prep yourself for Hogan sometimes, and there was no prep time for this Hogan.
Pull up Hogan over the city, flexing at me. Why is he so orange and sweaty?
This country can't do anything anymore, but at least make a giant drone show of just Hulk Hogan flexing over the entire country, please. Or President G, please do it. I don't care. Somebody.
And then Hulk will be in attendance and crying the whole time.
Oh, giant Hulk Hogan displayed in the night sky via drones.
Oh, yeah. It'll be like when Mufasa is talking to Simba. All the little maniacs will get their orders from Drone Hulk. And then we will all go to the... All right, we're back.
What happened? What happened to you? Martin's
fine.
Brain broke. Oh no.
Woke Ty edited out everything I said, but trust me,
you
all know what to do. If you listen to this episode backward, you'll know.
Back to the action. Macho's slinging, and Andre's using those ham hocks on his chest, just smacking him, beating him. Heenan finds that snake under the ring. He was looking for quite a while, and then he tries to leave, and then Jake comes back and spooks him into the ring, and Bobby's like, ah! And then the ref just goes, ding, 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 DQ. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I don't know why this got a DQ, but Ted DiBiase just beating up Hercules didn't do anything, but whatever. Yeah, it's a DQ.
Macho
Bobby Heenan got scared and ran in.
Macho grips up that neck of his, the big meaty neck of Bobby Heenan, and says, you motherfucker, you. And he just throws him, and then he doesn't just go out of the ring. He just gets sent off into the crowd and flies into space. It was so far.
Oh no, then Andre's caught up in the ropes.
Yeah, then Andre just slips and falls. He's like, I'm stuck in the ropes, my arms. And then Jake's python is taken out. And Andre's like, no, I can't move. And somehow Bobby was able to come back from the solar system in time to save his guy, Andre, and pull him out of the ring. And Macho picks up Liz, and the crowd is going ballistic. I don't know why they're going so excited for this.
Yeah,
but hey, I mean, I guess.
Jesse's like, what are you talking about, Vince? This is a conspiracy.
He did it. That's his career. Woo! And we have the same. We got a WWE champion, Macho Man, retained by DQ. I guess did Andre win by DQ or did Macho win? Oh, it was a double DQ on Cage Match.
It It was a double DQ.
Double
they
DQ.
Even said it in the episode.
Oh my god! How does that even make sense?
Who could say it? But I want to say a couple things about the match.
Okay.
Macho Man Randy Savage, very interesting color palette for his wardrobe.
Oh,
the lime green and the blue, very interesting. And then I noticed that watching this, Andre the Giant, even though he's big, he does not pick people up.
I think his back was like in a lot of pain at this time. Because
from what I hear about Andre the Giant and his like gigantism, he's like in a lot of pain almost all the time.
Oh yeah.
I think he had like a really bad back injury around 87 or 86 and he was going to retire. Then Vince was like, "Hey, don't do that, please. We need you." And then he did the WrestleMania and then the big WrestleMania with Hulk Hogan. And then he's just been kind of here. And I think he goes until 1990 and his back was just dead at that point. I don't know why they kept him around and why he even decided to do it. And he only lived for like 3 more years after that. I think he died in 93?
I mean, Jesus. I've seen the Andre doc. It seems like he kind of knew and was like, "Well, I got to get money for my kid or whatever."
Yeah. Poor guy.
Good doc. Yeah, poor Andre.
Poor Andre. I should probably watch. What movie was it? The Princess Bride.
Great movie.
Probably should watch that.
But
yeah.
Now you got Hacksaw, your favorite guy from 2006.
We got a guy that's still alive.
Jesus Christ.
They get like what 4, I think now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
I saw Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I was like, "There's no fucking way."
Hey, tough
and
guy.
He looks the same.
He looks the same. He's got the same 2x4. So yeah, Mean Gene is wherever I wouldn't call this backstage because I don't know, but it's Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He's got his big blue pants. He's got his 2x4. He's got his American flag. He is fighting a Russian wrestler. For a flag match. Now, this flag match is whoever wins, they get to fly their flag high in the air for all to see, just like in the Olympics. Now, they do say the name of the Russian wrestler, but because I wasn't watching with captions, or they didn't put it up on screen for me to read, I cannot provide that name to you.
He's Boris Zukov.
Yes.
Boris Zukov.
And here's the thing, Emerald. He's not Russian. And his name is James Harrell, but he's just made Russian to be hated.
Okay, so this wasn't a real USA versus USSR match.
No, dude. It's all about you got to have the wars. You got to have patriotism.
Yeah, Cold War. But yeah, I honestly don't remember what Jim Duggan kept saying. He's like, "Yeah, USA, America, I'm gonna beat him," and that was pretty much it for that. I'm gonna be honest.
USA.
Well, but we do get to the match.
Well, hold on, Emerald. There was one thing that Jim Duggan did say. He said that is that a flag or a sign out of a hardware store? And then Mean Gene also looks at the American flag and said, "This flag is straight out of Iwo Jima." Another World War II reference on this show. We have so many.
Editor, throw up Iwo Jima in the V mask.
There it is.
There it is.
They overthrew the government. Oh no.
Let's go. When did Iwo Jima happen? I'll report back.
So then we cut to the ring. Boris he grabs a mic and he is holding up his Russian flag. He starts trying to sing, I guess, the Russian national anthem. That just gets cut off by USA music. I can't remember if it was the national anthem or...
It's not the national anthem.
Okay, it was something else. But so he looks mad. Jim Duggan is just waltzing, big goofy grin on his face. He's got the 2x4. He's got the American flag. He gets in the ring. He just starts waving the flag. Then, bell rings. They start going at it. Jim Duggan does not use his 2x4 to beat this Russian man. Instead, he does a lot of clotheslines, hits, a lot of dodges, but he does like he does like nowadays in current episode stuff. He does get a good move, but then takes too long because he taunts and then messes up his follow up, which they do bring up as the announcers say. But so there's a lot of that back and forth until eventually Jim Duggan gets the drop on Boris. Then he gets himself into one of the corners. He readies himself in the football charge pose. Boris stands up, and then Jim Duggan charges at him. I thought he was going to go for a spear, because 2006 Edge just does that a lot. But no, it's a super clothesline.
The 3-point
knocks Boris down.
Clothesline.
What was this pin? He just sort of like puts his arms over Boris's like torso, and Boris's legs are kicking, but he still gets the 3 count. Takes it. USA, yeah, USA. USA got the win. So then Boris gets thrown out of there. They pull up a giant American flag from the rafters, lower it down. They start playing the Star Spangled Banner. And then they're cutting back and forth as the music plays. They put to Jim Duggan's face, like real close up of this, and he's just like, he's cross-eyed.
He's so patriotic. He's cross-eyed.
And then like they cut to him again, and then he like starts singing the last part of the national anthem. It's like,
yeah, and then Vince tried talking. Vince tried talking, and Jesse's like, "Stop it, McMahon! They're doing the anthem."
Yeah.
So stupid. Which is actually kind of shocking, because if you know anything about Vince, he fucking hates the national anthem. It's a good thing. Yeah. No, that every WrestleMania he does America the Beautiful instead, because he just does not like the national anthem. It's not a joke.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a weird fucking guy.
So like he was really like, why are they doing this? He's like, shut up, McMahon. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hacksaw has a big thing of dip in his mouth as he's doing that, by the way.
Wow, he dipped the whole match. That's crazy. Jim's an icon.
Absolute king. We love it. We love to see it.
We love our dipping guy.
Yeah.
So why was this a flag match? I've never seen a flag match where they don't use a flag as a gimmick to hit somebody with it, or because usually flag match you gotta plant it in the turnbuckle.
Well, this is an Olympic flag match. Whoever wins gets to raise their flag high in the sky for everyone to see.
But they both
had
in
the Olympics.
They both had the props. They both had the flag props.
It doesn't matter.
I think they just gave up.
This is America versus USSR.
Well,
that was it.
USA.
USA. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Another couple decades of him.
Let's go.
It's not hot. That's what Hulk Hogan says. What do you want me to say to that? It's the next segment. We got Hulk Hogan.
Someone tell me who that red man is.
It's Brother Love.
Brother Love, dude.
Why the fuck is that? Why is he red? Why is that his name?
I
love you.
Oh, God. I hate looking at him. He's like a tomato Augustus Gloop.
Oh, all right. Fair enough. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so we get a recap of Hulk Hogan on Tomato Gloop's show, wherein the manager, Slick Johnson, who is a black man, this will become relevant later, maced Hulk Hogan, and then the big boss man beated the shit out of him with a club. And Jesse Ventura's like, I love police brutality. Which is really funny because Jesse Ventura is a libertarian. But, we'll get to that. We won't. But when we review... When was he the governor of Minnesota?
99?
99. All right. Nico and I are going to review every United States election year by year, every state, every national election. So when we get to 1991, we will talk about Jesse Ventura as governor of Minnesota. Check it out. But so after Hulk Hogan gets the shit beat out of him, he's been spending the whole show like, I'm gonna fucking kill brother, love brother. I'm gonna show him about love brother, 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 brother.
Yeah.
And now we go to the brother love show, and it's big ol' sweaty tomato gloop out here in his white suit, greased back hair, super red, says, I love you. It's a mega preacher gimmick, basically, is what he's trying to be here. And so they've been talking about Hulk Hogan on the show all night. Brother Love's like, I'm gonna call out a guy I love, Slick Johnson. And then Dion's like, what? And then we cut to the back where Hulk Hogan and Mean Gene are watching the show.
So bizarre.
And they are stunned. They are fucking livid. And Hulk says, I'm gonna teach Brother Love about love, Hulkamania style, brother. And then goes, and makes a really angry face. Editor Ty, throw up angry Hulk Hogan. There he is. And now we go back to the ring, and Brother Love says, Hulk Hogan knows nothing about love, and he has to be taught control. This whole thing is about control or something. I don't really know why.
Yeah.
And now he calls out the Hulkster, who, despite being absolutely livid earlier,
he's
makes
fine.
his normal
I lost my
entrance. He's like, yeah, let's go. I'm Hulk Hogan, pointing at the crowd. Does the Hulk Hogan spin the hand, put his hand up to the ear thing, you know? He's supposed to be... Go ahead.
That just reminds me of when Matt Hardy was getting his ass beat on Raw, and Jeff Hardy... Was that on AEW, where Jeff Hardy had to do
it was Dynamite.
Ooh.
Yeah, Matt Hardy was getting fucking murdered, and Jeff Hardy
had the taunt spam.
Like, yeah, let's go.
Editor Ty, you gotta pull up Hulk Hogan. I'm gonna kill Brother Love. Bent, and he's pointing.
Yeah, let's go.
I love America.
So now Brother Love's like, Hogan, what was it like to be a victim of police brutality? Yeah, that was fucking cool, right, Slick? And Slick's like, yeah, Hulk Hogan, you have beady eyes, and you're a criminal. Fuck you, man. And there's a recurring bit of Hulk Hogan about to grab the shitty, skinny white mic that so he can talk, and then Brother Love just takes it away from him, and Hulk is just getting so mad. He's like, I gotta talk. Also, this mic is a shoot mic, and it's awful. I cannot understand half of what's being said. Brother Love is holding it way too close to his mouth. Slick Johnson, not close enough. The crowd noise, the mixing is awful. I can't hear half of what's going on. There's some yelling. And finally, Hulk Hogan has enough. And he takes this skinny little mic from Brother Love, who looks stunned. Says, you know, Brother Love, the love you give is equal to the kind of love you receive, brother. And you don't want the kind of love you've been given. I'm gonna give you the School of Hard Knocks Hulkamania style. Brother. And so Hulk Hogan now goes up to Slick Johnson like, hey, what if one of my friends did police brutality on you, brother? Then he calls him boy.
There it is.
Yeah.
My. Doesn't he call Slick boy?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh my god. I heard you say brother, my bad.
Yeah. He says, yes, he calls Slick Johnson boy. Just a very... 1988, folks. 1988.
I couldn't believe it.
Don't let anybody tell you time doesn't change, because even in 06, this would get you kicked off TV. If this happened now, I mean, I don't know. The network just stops running. They shut the whole thing down. But anyway, now Hulk Hogan starts a bit where I guess this whole thing is a trial. He's decided in his own brain. So I don't really know how or why this came to be, but Hulk Hogan dreamt up that this was a whole trial in his mind palace, so just go with him on it. Like, hey, Brother Love, your rings are fake. Also, all of these Hulkamaniacs are going to declare you guilty in this trial, brother. And I'm the Judge Hogan. I'd give you the death penalty, brother. And then he yells at Slick Johnson about control again, and Brother Love takes the mic. It's like, Hogan, I'm gonna call my dad the big boss man. And then Slick Johnson goes to grab the mic, but Hulk just throws Slick Johnson out of the ring.
There he
Brother
goes.
Love, there he goes. Brother Love tries to hit him with the skinny mic from behind, and Hulk no-sells it, hulks up, body slams Brother Love, kills him, rips Hulk Hogan's shirt off, and then Hulk pulls some cuffs out. Were these in his underwear or not? I looked away, but...
Probably.
I just looked back up and Hulk Hogan has handcuffs.
Brother, that's
and
the
so
Hogan cock ring, pal. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I'm flexing. Ooh.
Yeah. Gonna use Bubba the Love Sponge's wife as my cock ring next, brother.
I have three 24-inch pythons. Ah.
This is why I slammed Andre, brother. I'm scared of these pythons. Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Anyway, so he shackles Brother Love to the ropes, does all the Hulk Hogan emotes, and then he clotheslines Brother Love over the ropes with handcuff attached. Brother Love flips over, smashes his ass on the apron. I don't know how his shoulder doesn't separate or his wrist doesn't break, because the cuffs are still on as he flips over the rope, and he's just kind of dangling by his wrist.
They were long chained cuffs.
They were, but like he still got flipped over with his hand in a cuff, but he's fine, I guess.
He's fine.
So, yes, Judge Hogan, I guess, has found them lacking. And that's the segment. We'll hear from him again later. And now, Jesse Ventura earlier in the show had been talking about a scoop he was going to get from Jimmy Hart and the Rougeaus.
What a scoop. Also.
Yeah, we got Jesse backstage with people I've never heard of, Jimmy Hart and the Rougeau brothers, who are from...
Daddy, if you can believe it, Daddy, I'm still alive.
Oh, I forgot to update the alive counter.
Brother Love's still there.
Yep, still alive. Jimmy Hart is still alive. Slick Johnson is not alive. I'm not looking up the Rougeaus. But we've added one, at least. Jimmy Hart still in the game. Woo! He was just on Saturday Night's Main Event yesterday as we recorded.
That's crazy. I didn't know
that. But yeah, we got the Rougeau brothers who are from Montreal. They are French Canadian.
Oh, we love the anal.
Yeah, they love the anal. But yeah, so Jesse's backstage because apparently they got a big secret, and only Jesse gets the scoop. Jimmy Hart explains that the Rougeau brothers are now officially American and are now living in the United States. They are living in, what was it? Somewhere in Tennessee. Memphis, Tennessee.
They got the littlest fucking flags flapping it around.
Yeah, and it's like, oh yeah, that's great. It's not great. It's fabulous. I guess is their catchphrase.
We love America.
I love America.
Why are you both in West Side Story?
Ooh wee.
Ooh wee.
Yeah. Hon, poutine.
Poutine's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
Get that gravy. But yeah.
No, man.
That's the big scoop, the big secret. The Rougeau brothers are living in Memphis, Tennessee now. Brother. They're all American.
Jesse Ventura also says he's a better reporter than Geraldo Rivera, and he found way more than an empty bottle in Al Capone's tomb. Editor Ty, throw up Geraldo Rivera bringing the normal.
Can we find that? Is that meme dead?
It's there. Listen, it's there. If you didn't see it, you went blind. There it is.
Oh, thank you. There it is.
Yeah, we've tried to find that. No fucking way.
There's no shot. There. There's no shot.
No shot. Just put up Geraldo Rivera. Just throw Geraldo Rivera. Keep all this in. Just throw Geraldo Rivera.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay. There he is.
Anyway, there he is. Throw up V in the Geraldo Rivera mask. There we go. I saved it. Anyway, so now we have it is time for your main event, but there's like 4 more promos after this match, so whatever. But Main Event Marty has now been summoned to talk about the Fabulous Rougeaus versus the Young Stallions, I think. Is
yes.
This what they're called?
The Young Stallions.
So we've got the Rougeaus. One of them is named Jacques, and Vince legit doesn't know the name of the other one.
Come on.
Versus the Young Stallions, who are Jim Powers and Paul Roma.
All right.
Not looking up who in this match is alive, but whatever. I'm just going to assume they're all dead.
No, Paul Roma's still alive. He's still hanging in there.
All right, so there's at least one. Cool, good for Paul Roma. So this is the closest to a real match you're going to get on this show. It's actually pretty all right, to be honest.
Actual moves.
Oh wait, hold up.
Yeah.
I got a live update. They're all alive. This whole match is alive. This is crazy.
Let's go.
This is crazy. We did it.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
That's why they're so good. They're all alive, right?
Right, shout out to being alive.
Yeah.
So we start off this mask. Yep.
There
we go.
Throw Main
There
Event
it
Marty in the V mask.
Oh, there I am.
There he is.
Shit. I've been V the whole time. Uh-oh. Oh, I died.
Oh,
They've killed me. So we start off with Jim Powers and Jacques Rougeau in the ring. And we get a pretty athletic back and forth, like up, downs, leapfrogs, that whole thing. I didn't know they were allowed to do this in 1988. Jacques hits a pretty good drop kick. More back and forth. Jim has Jacques in the corner and goes for the 10 punches. But Jimmy Hart comes over and lightly brushes Jim's leg with the megaphone. And this just shatters Jim Powers' leg. He's fucking done for, dude. Jacques Rougeau hits a pretty sick flying back elbow onto Powers for 2. That was nice. Goes to the top rope. Whiffs a backward crossbody that also looked really cool. Paul Roma gets the hot tag. Vince legitimately cannot tell the Rougeaus apart. Nope. He just says one of the Rougeaus. Because the other one... Oh, I have a note here. I guess the other one is named Raymond. So, there you go. You got Jacques and you got Raymond. Everybody loves Raymond, Joe. There it is. So, yeah, Vince can't tell them apart, and Jesse says, "You're fucking stupid, you dumb bitch, I hate you." So, they fight. Paul Roma taunt spams, hits the 2K comeback, but Raymond Rougeau breaks up the pin on Jacques. And then, I don't know why the ref needed to be distracted for this, but the ref does get distracted, and the Rougeaus hit basically the Doomsday device, and they win.
It was so bizarre because he, like, fell on him. He, like, gave him, like, a Luthez press and stuff. It was so weird. Yeah.
I don't know why the ref had to be distracted. Just the general tag team finishing maneuver, but hey, whatever.
They got so pissed on commentary, too. They're like, "That's bullshit!" I'm like, why is so angry?
Were tag team finishers not a thing by... Like, every tag team, both of them do it. That's the whole point of a tag team, but whatever. Anyway, the Rougeaus, I guess, cheated. And they win. Anal once again reigns supreme.
Ooh-wee.
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 What would be the Memphis version of that? Ooh-wee. Yeehaw.
Ooh-wee.
There you go.
There it is.
Can we remember that forever?
No, we won't.
That was
Absolutely
our main event.
Not. Yeah, that was your main event. Listeners, you're going to hear the Memphis anal bit here, and then we're going to forget about it. And then in 4 months, when this comes up, we're going to hear it in the meat space, and then it's going to be all over the show.
That's how it is.
Just like Mr. Sausage, Vince McMahon. Unless
we make it a sound bit right now.
Ooh-wee. How do we do that?
You just did it. There it was.
Editor Ty, do it.
I can't.
Editor Ty, throw up the entire process of you clipping and making a soundboard sound.
Get on close, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at this.
There it is. Look at that OBS.
Wow.
Audacity file.
Me pointing at the Audacity. Me pointing at the cutting and pasting.
What? Oh, Ty's got 400 tabs open? Holy shit.
Oops. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You know who doesn't have
that
four
in the
tabs?
corner?
What?
Oh, Idle Champions? Oh my.
I don't even have to click on it. It's just gonna win for me.
True.
Shout out to D&D. Shout out to everything. We're cooking.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to everything.
Yeah.
Everything, we love you.
We did it.
Wow, we just do not want to finish this fucking show. Alright. So the main event is over. Is the show done?
No.
No. Not at all.
Andre's pissed, dude. And Andre cuts one of the best promos of our, generation? Before we were even born? It's crazy. And he goes, "Yeah, you cost me a lot, Jay. You put your nose in my butt. Next time you don't come in the ring with that python. I'm not afraid of that snake." He grips up Jesse, starts shaking him. I'm not gonna... Hey, I'm not...
Get an extreme close-up on Andre.
I'm not afraid of you. You don't come in the ring. I don't want to fight you. You come in the ring anytime. You're welcome. I will beat your... Talk to anybody. I'm not afraid of you. I'll tell you how you put them down. He shakes Jesse again, and Jesse's You're welcome anytime you want.
Andre has fucked up teeth.
Come on. He just looks like Benny Blanco. Editor Ty, throw up a comparison.
Oh.
There,
oh my.
There they are.
Editor Ty is working way too hard on a show that I think was made so we would go maybe 20 minutes and you could throw it up easy. But fuck you, man.
It's how it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andre goes. There you go.
Rest
And
in
now-
peace, Andre the Giant.
Rip. And now Meanathan Genathan has Jacob the Snakeub.
Yeah,
Ready to
Meanie
talk.
Genie. You, Jacob. Oh, I get it now, Jacob the Snakeub.
Come
Yeah.
on.
I was wondering what that was. But yeah, we got Mean Gene. Jake the Snake is here. Yeah, he interfered a little bit with Andre and Macho Man's match earlier. He brought Damien the Snake. He's holding Damien right now. Look at that snake. There's a python, I guess. I thought that was a boa constrictor. I don't know snakes that well. But yeah, Jake the Snake is like, we will not rest until we consume a giant. Because I guess that
I'm not afraid of you.
Yeah, Jake the Snake is just trying to get into Andre the Giant's head so that he can beat him even though he's not the champion.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Beating Andre is still a big thing. Andre's
Because
power
he is
level
the
is
giant.
immense.
That's what
yeah,
Macho
he's
said,
Andre
yeah.
the fucking giant. It's like a better version of like still beating Triple H in what
Wow.
we're watching now. Like
Yeah,
he's
remember
not the
when
champ,
Curtis
but he's
Axel
still
won?
Triple H.
Remember Curtis Axel beat Triple H? That was a big deal.
No.
Big moment in history.
No, they don't either.
Well, yeah, you know.
But yeah, that's all we got from Jacob the Snakeub.
What do you think about how Jake the Snake talks? He's got a really unique cadence to how he talks.
Yeah,
He's
he
not
talks
screaming.
he talks like a snake.
I'm gonna slither down, and I'm gonna beat your ass, brother.
I will say, that man looks like he should stay very far away from a school.
What? No.
It's the hair and the mustache.
Oh, poor Jacob.
Well,
You can't
hey,
do that.
I will throw one more into the alive column. Thank you, DDP. Jake the Snake still alive.
Still hanging
Jesus. What about Damien?
in there. Probably not.
No fucking way,
No
man.
shot.
That'd be a big snake if it was still alive.
But we got to put
Look.
one more in the alive column. Ooh. Ugh. I'm flexing.
But yeah,
Ugh.
then Mean Gene like teleports Jake the Snake away
Yeah, you
so
gotta
he
get him
can
out
get
of there.
his next guest in.
Get him out of there.
Hulk Hogan, the real main event, brother. It's like,
Wow.
let me tell you something, Mean Gene. It was great to be the judge out there with all of my Hulkamaniacs as the jury, and I'm the judge, brother. Brother, being the executioner turned me on, brother. He said that. I looked at the live chat record when I watched this. Everyone went, oh my. Hulk Hogan loves being the being the executioner turned me on, brother. I made my wife come in the room and watch that few seconds, and then she just made a face and walked away.
Shout out to wife.
Yo, shout out wife. Can I get a shout out to wife?
Shout out to wife.
Shout out.
Editor, throw up wife in the V mask.
Oh goodness.
There she is. It's the Miz. Throw up the Miz in the V mask. Keep all this in. That's gonna be the joke. Ooh wee. So, Hulk goes, the evidence made brother love and Slick guilty, brother. The only thing I felt sorry about was that I couldn't judge Big Boss Man too, brother. But listen, brother. Big Boss Man, he's not gonna get the electric chair or the gas chamber, brother. Again, real quote. He really said that.
Oh my.
And now here's another oh my real quote. We're gonna blow a lifelong dose of Hulkamania on you, brother. And I'll jerk you from one end of my courtroom to the other one, brother. Oh. And you're gonna hear a snap, crackle, pop, brother.
Yes, and then he hits the most Hulk Hogan face I've ever seen, and that's gonna be posted definitely on the video. Look at him.
Oh my god.
And then Mean Gene's like,
what you gonna do when Hulk Hogan presides on you, brother? And that's your show.
Yeah. And they actually close out the episode with a good night, which you do not get nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah, and then they had the little synth at the end, remembering the good old times. This show was bad, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, though.
It was a lot of
old wrestling. A lot of racism.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun talking about. I did have to watch it in 2 sittings, even though it was an hour and 6 minutes. So we've maybe eclipsed the total length of the show in the time we've been talking about it. It's close if we haven't.
Man.
Yeah, it was fun to talk about. Watching it, but we'll probably do it again. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't mind. Whatever. We'll get whatever out. Maybe whatever the vault posts and be like our little vault thing. What do they decide we watch today?
You don't have to vault this.
Yeah. What is? Shout out to WWE Vault, by the way. Really cool YouTube channel. Check them out, not us.
Yeah, it is actually cool. It sucks that they're taking away their entire archive or whatever, non-America, and maybe us. Hey, by the way, we might just not be able to watch Raw anymore once it switches over to Netflix. We'll see. Who the fuck knows?
R.I.P. Raw down. Saturday night's main event. Troops.
Let's
all
go.
Assemble.
They have another main event in 3 weeks from now. It looks like in December.
San Antonio. We'll see.
This?
Oh, in this. Oh, my bad. I thought you meant.
Oh, yes, in 1988. No, fuck 2006. We're in 1988 now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna throw up Pete in the 80s mask. There he is.
Is that how we end it? There he goes.
There he goes.
The synth wave over it. And that's the ending of the show.